First here at 5 o'clock, the Lindsay Clancy case, leaving the courtroom and stepping into the scene of the crime. Jurors boarding a bus, seeing 3 key locations in this investigation, including the house where the 3 Clancy children were killed. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ben Simino.
And I'm Jennifer Pignata in for Erica. Our Sarah Kanji joining us now live outside the courthouse in Plymouth as week 1 of testimony comes to an end, Sarah.
Jennifer and Ben, the jury so far has seen a lot of photographs of the crime scene and the Duxbury home. Well, today they got a chance to see that location in person. Court in session for day 4 of the Lindsay Clancy trial, but today jurors were taken out of the courtroom. The group of 18 traveled to 3 locations related to the case in what's called the jury view.
The purpose of the view is to help you better understand the evidence that you've heard and will hear during the trial.
The main focus of this view was the Duxbury home where the 3 children were killed in January of 2023. Jurors went inside, visiting several rooms, including the basement, where Cora, Dawson, and Callan were found. The jurors also visited a second-floor bedroom where prosecutors say Clancy cut her wrists and neck, then jumped out the window, leaving her paralyzed. After the view, testimony continued. Jurors heard from emergency room physicians who treated the children, including 3-year-old Dawson.
Despite the best resuscitative efforts we could, the fluids, the medicines, the CPR, breathing for him, it did not look like his heart would ever start again.
Details about efforts to save the children bringing Lindsay Clancy to tears.
Any objections?
The prosecution and defense continued its tug of war over how badly Clancy was injured. The defense questioning the police officer guarding her at the hospital.
With people running from all over, and you could hear on the microphone code blue with the room being identified, right?
Yes.
And that meant that she was dead or dying, right?
Yes.
At the end of the court day today, the judge told the jury that they are actually ahead of schedule. They report back on Monday. Live in Plymouth, Sarah Kanji, WCVB News Center 5.
And Sarah, before you go, you were there as the jurors went to the Duxbury home where the crime happened. What did you notice? What stood out to you?
Well, Jennifer, the jury view is tightly executed and coordinated. We were ordered by the judge to stay 100 yards away, so we could not see exactly what the jury was looking at or seeing inside that home. But I must tell you, the defense attorney told us that the jurors did go to all of those locations, including the bedroom and the second floor, as well as the basement. One interesting side note here is the current property owner of the Duxbury home actually wanted to stop this jury view from happening. The judge ruled against him. And at a previous hearing, it was revealed that the current homeowner is a former prosecutor with the Plymouth DA's office. That is the office that is trying this case. Jennifer, back to you.
Sarah, I just want to say, I think on behalf of all of us, this is one of the toughest assignments in this newsroom that we have experienced in several years. And we thank you for your compassion and your professionalism in covering it. Thank you.
I appreciate that.